Hello. Hello. Good evening, folks. Denny, welcome in as ever. Claiming your daily sausage roll. Let's go. 5 sausage rolls. Please enjoy it with both hands. How are you, my love? Nice. And Ernie, how are we doing? How's it going? How's everybody's week's been? I am very happy it's Friday. Feels like it's been a strangely long week, despite me going to the zoo on Tuesday. It feels like a long time since we played Minecraft as well, because we didn't have a stream last Friday. So it feels like a long time since we played Minecraft, so it's kind of crazy. It's kind of crazy. But we're going to play Minecraft tonight. And I'm going to go over here. And we're going to probably just kind of jump in because we don't have very much time really on these streams. We're not like on a Sunday when we have loads of time. So let us come in here. Let's load up ShyCraft. I've been doing a little bit. In the couple of weeks. Working on the little storage building. I don't know whether we're going to work on that tonight or whether we should do some really boring netherite finding. Or whether we just do some building, I don't know, but we'll play it by ear. See how I get on, because it would be nice to finish this building and stuff. You're trying to fight a headache? Yeah, you rest, my love. You rest. Take it easy. It's chucking it down. It's chucking it down. So, right, I'm gonna fall down in here. Where's my bed gone now? Where has my bed gone now? Did I move the bed outside? Where have I put my bed? It's there, I put it in the fireplace. Okay. So I'm just going to sleep a sec. And then I will show you what I've been working on. Right, so we had our little storage room down here. Little storage room. Looking all nice and lovely. But I have been working on the build of it because I think we started on the basics of the footprint and I've just been working on it a little bit more so that we're kind of copying the kind of the window size and stuff from that one, but it's in a different material and stuff, so it echoes it but it's different. And then on this side I got a little bit of mangrove going on, a little bit of mangrove wood going on, because this bit over here is a little extension on the side where I wanted to put a super smelter, which we have on the inside. There isn't actually a door to get in yet, so I'm just going to break that. And on this side here, we've got a super smelter going on, which is kind of cool. Just going backwards and forwards, and you put your stuff to be smelted in here, you stick some lava buckets in there, and then they pop up out of here, which is kind of cool. But we can go down here and we can see all of our little smelteriness going on. So we're still smelting some cobblestone in here, either just waiting for more stuff to come in, and we just need to keep filling it up with lava buckets, which is kind of fun. But it's got hoppers that bring it all the way along here. It sneaks around the back and then goes into this little contraption that I moved from where we were using it to move the iron up into that little chest and stuff. It's now moving it up into this chest here, the stuff that gets smelted. So as we weren't using that on that side anymore to move the iron, because the iron's coming into here, and it all gets smelted stuff comes into here. So you can see it's been smelting away all this stone for us whilst I've been working on this build. Colours look nice together. They do. I really like this combo. This is a little flash of inspiration I had of having the mangrove with the oxidized copper and stuff. I'm probably going to try and like wax these after they get to the next stage so that they're a slightly different colour to that. maybe keep them a little few different tones and stuff. But as you can see, the very last thing I was doing was working on the roof. And all the orange copper that you can see here is unoxidized stuff. And all the oxidized stuff is actually stuff we got from the trial chamber. And I'm pretty sure I have run out of copper at the minute. There's lots of other bits and stuff, and there's all this raw copper that I don't want to use. Because it's like, it's a fun block, and we might use it in this build somewhere. Let's pop it here. It's a fun block, and it's got a fun texture. It looks like beans. Looks like baked beans. But we might use that somewhere. So actually, kind of like, raw copper is actually really special. So I might go and steal some more copper from the trial chamber first, just so we can fill up our supplies a bit. And I might go and kind of try blocking in like that spider spawner that we did, so that we can trap some spiders. Or do I care? Or we just fight the spiders? I don't know. I don't know. Yeah, we might trap them in. But yeah, so we're just going to probably for the minute just keep working on this. Let's go a little flying door, shall we? So we can see it's got a little kind of annex here. I've been working on the ceiling in here, which was like copper stairs and stuff, so we need a bit more copper for that stairby bit. But it is a nice, really cool colour combination. And then I think once we've figured out, because I'm building this from the inside out, once we've figured out any more of this copperiness, we can fill this in with something, so like the ceiling of the inside of the building, and then we can figure out the roof and whether we're going to copy this roof, which this looks really kind of bedded in now. I went round and added little bits of string, which you can barely see here anyway, to stop the vines from growing too long, because that was a little bit of an annoyance in the fact that that was all growing a bit long. But maybe we copy the roof, and this was going to have a chimney on it anyway. This is the fireplace. It's going to have a chimney on it. So maybe we copy the roof and have a little sticky out bit on the side. Whether we need a second entrance on this side, I don't know. But yeah, that's what I've been working on. That's what I've been working on off stream. Yeah, I think we will work on this today. And if we do get bored, we can go and potentially do some mining. But I don't know whether to swap this basement to be not diorite, like it was when we first built it. I don't know. Because obviously we've been building with stone and tuff and deep slate here. I don't know whether it needs to be kind of deep slatey and darker, and we kind of have a little kind of gradient going upwards. I don't know. But that's a thought. That's a thought. We probably need to see what it feels like with the roof on. Maybe. I don't know. But let's pop these in here. Got another lava bucket. You go in there. And let's do that. I'm gonna pop my emeralds in there a sec. Okie dokie. Okay, let's go and I need to put some kind of redstone on that side, because I put these doors in and I can't get through them. So let's go and get some more copper from our trial chamber to begin with. I'm sorry you have a headache though, Daniel. That's not fun. That's not fun. That's not fun. Exactly. I'm not entirely sure what to build a roof out of. Like the ceiling of it. Because the roof itself is going to be grass on the top, and then some kind of block is the edging, whether it's stone or what, I don't know. But what the ceiling on the inside is going to be made out of, I'm not entirely sure either. So it's kind of need to figure out what our ombre gradient type situation is. I don't know, but we'll find out. That's what we're going to do today, I think. Copper. I wonder if we could use our raw copper as the ceiling. That would be kind of funny. Have a ceiling made of beans. Ceiling made of baked beans, maybe. That would be funny. Because what I've got at the minute is we've got diorite on the bottom, and then stone, and then tuff. And at the minute the gradient's kind of getting darker as it goes up. And then we have a deep slate floor, which kind of messes that up. So I'm just like, I'm not entirely sure. I need it to speak to me. Okay, so there's our spider spawner. I'm wondering if we need to kill some spiders quickly and then try and block this up. I'm stuck. Is that it? We're not getting any more? So where's this other one gone? One shot exactly. Yeah, we're that good. Look at this lovely copper. Look at the lovely copper. Who would leave these trial chambers alone, honestly? They're such a good source of copper. confused as to where this other spider's gone. Is that you there? Possibly. So it snuck through a door or something and gone out there. That's very weird. No chaos with the others on Ant server today. I'm not on Ant server. I'm not on Ant server. Just watching, just watching. You thought I'd play with it? Yeah. No, not this time. We're just not on the server this time. Just doing our own thing. Ooh, what's up here? Already a lot, exactly. It's already a lot. They're doing their thing. We're doing our thing. It's cute. We've got a lot to do already. I'm not sure I have time. I'm not sure I have time. I want to do loads of stuff on this game. It's tricky when they're all in Oz as well, is the thing. In complete honesty. Love them. Yeah, I thought you might. Hey, thumbs. Where are you all going? Not one-shotting zombies. Is that done? Why did you come over here? That's strange. More keys. More stuff. Do 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 do. Do do. The only issue with collecting copper is that it all comes in all the different types of stuff, or at least two, and so it kind of fills your pockets very quickly. Should we use copper doors? Because you can open and close copper doors. Maybe we should use copper doors on that bit rather than iron ones. Because they go with the colour scheme, so maybe that would be a better idea. And we don't need to have some kind of stuff them. Very technical term. Some kind of stuff. We don't have to have some kind of redstone then. Should I grab these candles as well? Just so we have candles. Bat hissing. I thought that was a spider for a sec. There is a spider hissing somewhere. Somewhere through the wall. Hissing at me through the wall. All tidier. We are destroying it, but we're destroying it in a nice way. Unlike that stronghold that we found last time. It just left holes in it. That was quite funny. That was very funny. We will have to dig out this so that we can leave our zombie friends in a hole. Right. Iron's not actually that useful. We have an iron farm, we don't need iron. Take it all, exactly, day. We're gonna do some stuff. It saves a little bit of crafting, saves grinding for stuff, and there's plenty of these around. These aren't special. These aren't special structures. I literally found another one by accident, so. Okay. Anything we can get rid of that we don't really need? We can dump the tough a sec. And how are we for these? So we can get all these ones. we get those, and we got space for these. Okay. Grab that. How many stairs have we got? Hardly any. So we can grab the stairs. Got a few more to get of these. Four more. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. We can have loads more of this now though. Ignore the fact that we broke that. I'm not going to do that because that's going to break that presumably. Ignore the fact that we just broke that. Maybe put the barrel down. True, true. That's a good idea. That is a good idea. Just leave that there a sec. True, true, true. You're very smart, Danny. Very smart. I'm going to put the tough in here because I'm actually getting tough. So that's a good call, that is. Very wise. You're very clever. It's getting a bit dark though, so let's just stick a few torches down. What's around here? I know there's another room. Okay. There is an upstairs in here too. Which we need to remember. So let's go like to there. Such a good idea with the barrel. I'm liking that. I'm liking that. Boop. Oh, it didn't break. I thought they broke if you broke what was underneath them. I was wrong. What we should do is leave the key here, maybe. Yeah, we're doing a number on this now. Exactly, it's just like going shopping, it's literally the same. If only there was somewhere like this for everything. You'd have to do any work. Okay, I'm going to leave this key key here because we're not going to use it anywhere else. Put those in, not all in there. Presumably I've got more of that. Yeah. That. We don't need bread. Oh no. We don't need bread. We don't need to take bread with us. You're a bit tough up again as well. It's fine. Fine for the minute. It's just like shopping, it's true. So very true. The one thing we don't need to do this for is deep slate, because we do that every week where we just go get loads of deep slate. Just make sure the stairs are still actually kind of functional. We full up on stuff again. Oh, yep. Lovely, and then there's another structure to be made from. Yeah, I really want it. I need to go to the end. I want to build with the purpley thing. I want to build with purple stuff. Okay, we don't need rotten flesh. We don't need me to press the wrong button. Okay, we are kind of filling our pockets up now. This is all kind of stuff I want to take back. How close are we with our thing? We've just started a new thingy of blocks, so we're good for that. Great! Thank you for being
a rapturous riot flavour, succulent filling, creamy sauce. All wrapped up in the flakiest of flaky pastries. In one or both hands.
You are first. Well done. Thank you for creating your daily sausage roll, my love. How are you? 84 is a lot. 84 is a lot of sausage rolls. Please enjoy one with hands. Well done. Well done for being first. Kind of. Before you go to bed, that's fine, that's fine. It is getting late / early. It is almost 3 AM. Hope you've been good though, hope you had an okay week. I am good though, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good, I'm happy it's Friday. I'm happy it's Friday. Another barrel. Hey up, Grace Senpai. If company were gravy, you'd be thick and proper tasty. Ant is here, we can not Ant. Axe is here. Axe is here, we can end now. Excellent. And we can give Ant we can give Axe a new name. Today it's Ant. Your designated name today, Axe, is Ant. Just so you know.
It's just that I like the feeling of thick sausage. 10 inches in old money. Brace myself for this. In it goes.
Thank you for claiming your daily sausage roll, ant/axe. Please enjoy work with hands. How are you, despite being called ant several times by my brain? Sausage pod. Grey. Getting close. It's getting close. You will catch up. I think you will. That was a bad idea. I want the string. Anyway, have fun. You catch mine. Yeah. Thank you, Grey. Have good sleeps. Have good sleeps, my love. Hope you have a lovely restful time. And you wake up de-stressed and like raring to go, and that your work week goes swimmingly and people don't annoy you. These are the things I wish for you, my love. You go to the shops. Probably go to sleep first. Maybe don't go to the shops at 3 AM. That's an idea. Unless she wants a 24 hours Mac, 24/7 Maccas. Okay, I think we're done. I think I'm done. I'm just wandering off now. I think I'm done. We're pilfering copper. I think I've decided that I'm done. And we can go and do a bit more building. As I say, swap out those iron doors for copper doors. Your mum's birthday on Monday though, that's cute. That's cute. Presumably, to have such a very young son, she must be like 25 or something. So, happy birthday, Grey's mum. I always think this is diamonds when I walk past it. It always feels like diamonds. Is that why this is in the game? Is that why that's in the game? To make it feel like diamonds? Just to trick you. Right, there's another one up there. Feels like diamonds. Boing. Oh, it's chucking it down. Why is it always chucking it down? Such British weather. You have come the wrong way, because I built a wall. There's a llama guy. Where are you, dude? Gunpowder could be useful, coral could be useful, but not really. Oh, a bit rubbish. I just want to get another one to respawn, you know. Boing, 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 boing. bed is over here now, so let's just go sleep in the bed. Get rid of the rain. Nice morning. Nice fresh morning to wake up to. Let's make none of that because we'll just stick them in here. Mob drops in there. Do I have a thingy for shirts? Or are they in my fancy box? Maybe in the... Did I put them in? I think I'm going to put my shirts in here because I do have a bundle with all my shirts in. No one is safe from me. So rude. So rude, Danny. So rude. There's the candle thing up. Don't need those. Don't need that or that. I'm gonna order this just so it makes it looks a bit nicer. Let's put these down here. Okay, we're not actually building with the orange stuff. So let's pop that in here. And then we got our 2 doors. We got all these blocks to play with. Eventually all this will turn orange, hopefully. I want to put some trapdoors up here, so we'll make some trapdoors. Can you not make them with waxed? Possibly not. Yeah, I'd never hurt anybody. Never hurt anybody. Don't you got this wrong idea about me, Denny? This wrong idea about me. I don't hurt anybody. I'm wrong, aren't I? I'm wrong. You literally have to make them with copper ingots. That's how that works. Okay, we do need to smelt some more copper. That's where I'm getting a bit confused. I'm getting confused with, you know, the blocks of iron that you can break them down into ingots. I'm getting confused with those and these copper blocks. That's why I'm getting confused. So we will use our super smelter, which will come along here, grab some stuff, and it'll just kind of chuck it into all these little thingy bobbers. And then we should come down here and we can see it's fired up. Probably got confused with Sunday's room. Also everything okay. 2 people on the floor. Put people on the floor. Murdering people on a Sunday. Yeah, we've been doing that a lot. We have been murdering a lot of people on Sundays. It's true. It's true. And beavers as well. We're always murdering beavers. It's so true. Let's go down, please. So true. I like to mix it up, you know. I like to murder people in lots of different games. That's the truth. He didn't have anything good though, so that's his fault. You know, that's his fault. Do I want to keep this as orange? Or do I want it green? Kind of depends on what's going to happen here. Ooh,
and the streak continues.
We should do a mangrove roof. A tree, stream, streak. Yes, you've got a tree, stream, streak. Which, saying tree like that for 3 makes me think it's Irish. A tree. I'm not even going to do an accent, that would be really offensive. A tree, stream, streak. Not when we've got an actual Irish person in the stream. That would be very offensive. A tree, stream, streak. Yeah, these are unoxidized, so they should oxidize eventually. Yeah, waxed, I mean, would be the correct word. Right. Yeah, if this could be oxidized, and then we'll use mangrove wood in between all these gaps and stuff, would also be good. Ooh, we have slabs. That's a bit cheeky. That's cheeky. Hi, Chimera, boo. We don't actually have any slabs. So let's make some slabs.
And maybe I shouldn't say this because I know it's a terrible cliche, but it's true. I find it easier using my hands, but you may use whatever implements you prefer.
It's very true. Thank you for claiming your daily sausage roll. Pax, you're dead lush like a Sunday roast with all trimmings. That is true. That is correct. I would definitely say that about you, my love. That's true. Yeah, so we're gonna need loads of mangrove. Beef or lamb? I would say lamb. Lamb roast is delicious. It's very unfortunate for the little baby lambs, but they're very tasty. So, what can you do? It's kind of their fault for being tasty, you know? Not to victim blame or anything, but quit being so tasty. With Yorkshire puds, now you're talking. Okay, there we go. Eventually, it's all going to oxidize. I'm telling myself. Right, here we have this little cut in. We should probably continue the thingy this way. Continue this tough line across here so that we can build our struts. And we could, what would it look like if we had columns here? Like pulling these out, what would that look like? Well, there's one way to find out, which is to do it. So, that, some tough bricks, and some stone bricks. Oh, they're andesite. Okay. Try again. Oh, actually, no, I need the thingy pops. I do need that. We haven't got very much andesite, to be fair. It's nighttime again. It's always nighttime. Why is it always blooming nighttime? And also, why have I closed that window? Okay. We put... just looking at it. It's asymmetrical. Maybe we end up with one column, perhaps. Here, what's that feel like with that there? There, and then we do this. We just do this. Bonk. So that's what we're doing over here. Yeah, that looks horrible. Yeah, I don't like the column. The column can come out. No, not that. Not that. Yep. Because we can just build off of this structure with our roof. What are we doing over here? Because we could leave the same gap that we have here, and it literally is then just putting this one extra strut in and have a bit of a gap. Andy Wedzy, welcome in, welcome. How are you doing? How's it going? How was Minecraft that I was watching like all day? What? How did Minecraft go? How's your Pokeball? Because anybody who's not following Etsy, who should be doing that right now, should do it, because then they get to watch Etsy build a Pokeball. How are you doing? Are you sleepy? Do you need to go to bed? Welcome everybody, we are playing Minecraft. So if you've been enjoying watching Minecraft, we're playing Minecraft. So just get ready for some more Minecraft. Annie, welcome in. Come for your stream, stay for the ads. Halfway through the first one, let's go! How many Pokeballs are you planning on building? I know you're going to build a little diorama in the middle. How many Pokeballs are we building? Just the one? Or like starters situation or something? Or what's going on there? What's 3 Pokeballs? Let's go. Let's go. That's a good number of Pokeballs. We are currently building the building on top of our storage room. We've just been raided a trial chamber for some stuff, and we're currently building our kind of like building. Apparently somebody else is here. I can just like feel it in the ether. Like we've got Adzi, we've got Annie, and there's somebody else. There's I can see a mustache. There's a mustache is just coming to me. So I think that's what's happening here as well. So welcome whoever owns that mustache. Hi Lee. Hi my love. Welcome in. Welcome. the eponymous mustache owner. Come in. Lee mustache me a question. Go on, Lee, ask me a question. Adsy, thank you for the sub with Prime. You're a lovely being. Maybe you thinner with fences? True. Good idea. We'll test that in a sec. Hi Annie. How are you, my love? How's your Minecraft build? People, tell me what you're planning. I know Adsy's building Pokeballs. What are your plans on Ant Server? Annie, you were collecting baby animals last time I saw. Or at least Adsy was giving you baby animals. What's the plan? I think you maybe said cowgirl was the situation was going on. I've had an idea. Lee has found a tiny island and decided to build a house. Let's go. Is it going to be a tiny house? Or is it going to be a massive house on a tiny island? Building a cowboy town? That sounds cool. That sounds cool. I like that. I am currently building this. I'm building a roof. And we've got a super smelter down here. Doing some super smeltering for us. Because we needed some copper. So there we go, there's our copper. And our little super smelter here is doing some super smelting for us. Teeny house. Cute. I like that. I look forward to seeing your teeny house, Lee. So we have a super smelter here doing some super smelting for us, which is very nice. Yeah. Well, we don't have a tiny house here. Actually, we do have a tiny house. Our tiny house is over here. There's our tiny house. In the distance. Whee! There's our tiny house. And our many animals. And then our not so tiny plans that we have over here. Lee's island is literally 5 by 5. Is that an island? Could that be classed as an island? Is that large enough to be classed as an island? That feels more like flotsam or something. It's more like 10 by 17. Okay, it's getting bigger. It's an isly and is an isle in an eel. It has sand and wow. Let's go. Now it's got Lee. Sandler and D. No, Sand, Dirt and Lee. Excellent. Well, I look forward, Lee. I look forward to you like streaming Minecraft 24/7 and showing everybody your lovely little island that's impossible to pronounce because it's an eely. An illy? Illy, like I love you? I don't know. An eel? An eel? Is it an eel? No, I don't know. I'm confused. This was my idea, whether we extended the it down like that, whether that looks good. Does that look good? Is that a good solution? Has everyone logged off? Pillagers turned up at your house. That's fun. I'm happy for you, Annie. An eland. An eland, that makes sense. Thank you, Chimera. Annie's fighting stuff. At least she can sleep now, though. At least she can sleep without having to argue with people. But well done. And Adsy as well, because I've just been chatting away. If you need to go to bed, my love, or if you need to go and play Minecraft for about 10 more hours, then please do so. Can you put? Of course you can. Of course you can. They can be your little kind of bad cowboy people. I think that's an excellent idea. If you need to go de-stream Adsy and stuff, and anybody else, please do so. Do not feel like you have to stay here and watch me, but you probably should, you know. Just you do go eat bye-bye. Okay, Lee's not staying. Finally, don't stay. Honestly. Wow. Oh, just give you an out, shall I? And then you can go. Just go to bed, Lee. No, just go. Don't stay. It's making it awkward. No, Lee, please. Just go. Can't bear it anymore. And he's staying. Excellent. I'm fine. I'm happy now. I'm happy now. Not that clip. You're acclimatizing. Let's go. Or use my pronouns. Now you want to much. It would be nice, you know. I demand attention. Perceive me, why don't you? Perceive me. I don't know. I'm in a weird mood today. But yeah, thank you again for this.
Entertaining gentlemen callers in the whorish fashion. And now I have nuts to attend to.
Well done, Auntie. You're that good. You get a golden sausage roll for some reason. Let's go. 5 sausage rolls. That's worth. You are a very lucky person. That's a very special broken sausage roll that's not supposed to be available at this particular time in stream. But you're that good. You're that good. Like, what can we say? You're amazing. Ooh, we have a hole here now. Maybe we could do something in this special hole. Special hole. Everybody loves a special hole. But yeah, we're building a on top of the building on top of our. We're building the building on top of our storage room, and we're building it inside out. So we started with our storage room down here, and then I've built the walls, and I'm building the roof structure. I'm going to put the ceiling on the inside of this, which I've decided is probably going to be mangrove wood, and because we like the colour combination of it all, like with the mangrove, with the green, is it blue, the teal colour. We like that, so we're probably going to copy that. What's that floor made out of? This is made out of glazed terracotta and carpet. So this is purple glazed terracotta, and then you just put them down in the correct pattern. So it's very pretty. It's very pretty. We don't have very much light over here now, and now obviously our little golems, which I'm pretty sure you've seen before, are all working away in our little storage system. Behind here somewhere, there they are, little guys. Ooh, let's go say hi. Hey guys, how you doing? The 3 of the little fellas in that one. This is just because this is where this comes in, and then there's one in the next sections. Thought it was trapdoors at first, but it was called no. It's glazed terracotta. It's very pretty, very pretty. It's nighttime again. It's always blooming nighttime. Right. Slip time. Sleepy time. Okay. Where are we up to? Well, we did that bit. That looks kind of okay. I'm going off it slightly. How do I feel like it without it being supported? I'm building this kind of from an architecture point of view. It's probably fine. Ooh, you know what I should do? What we should do is we should stick some tough stairs on there just to make it look like that bit of the ceiling is being held up. So we put this like that, and then there for the very least. That's what we're doing on this side. Yeah, that's fine. I like that. So we're actually holding that bit of the ceiling up, so this bit of roof joist is not being just randomly floating in midair, it's being held up by something. That's what we like. That's what we like. Okay, we were doing that as well, so we need to make some trapdoors. Obviously they're the other way around. And they will go whatever colour at some point that we might want. We're gonna need some light in here now. Or maybe we can keep it kind of dull because that makes the floor look cooler. But maybe we can get some, maybe even some candles perhaps. Yeah, just to make it look interesting. Okay, but I think we need to grow some mangroves because we're going to need a bunch of mangrove now. That's what's going to have to happen, is a bunch of mangrove. You made a joke before you finished. It seems like you're just making your fandoms in Minecraft. But is that not what? Is that not what Minecraft's for? So what will you do next? What will you do next? Because you're building Jurassic Park, and you're building Pokemon. What other fandoms does Wadzi has? Zelda, maybe? You're gonna build Hyrule Castle. What other fandoms are we gonna do next, Nancy? Did actually consider that. Could just build a big Lego building. Literally just build Lego bricks out of Minecraft and then build a Lego building out of or Springfield. That would be cool. Let's build an actual full-scale Springfield. Build Hit and Run. Build Simpsons Hit and Run and we'll all play Hit and Run together. Build Sunnydale, that'd be cool. Build a big Hellmouth. I can see that, that'd be fun. That would be fun. Okay, what am I doing? I keep stopping and not knowing what I do. Wood. Where's my signs gone? I had signs on here, didn't I? Build Riverdale. Okay, mangrove, excellent. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Right, let's just go look in here. Let's look in here. Oh, I built this with slabs, so we can just shoot at the slabs. Yeah, because we're basically doing the same thing over as the other one. If you get Dress Part done by June, it would be cool to invite people. That would be cool. You could reenact the movie, exactly, recreate the movie, and people could have special skins. Annie could be what's her face. I can't remember. I'm very sorry. You will know anyway, but I'm forgetting. The blonde one. Ellie Sattler, that's the one. That's her name. She could be the blonde one. Get Lee Malou as the other bloke. Dr. Ellie Sattler, exactly. I do apologise. So he can be the light against in my toilet. Perfect. Or he can be the toilet. No, I didn't say that. Yeah. Cute. Definitely. Bit of role playing. Bit of RPing. Excellent. Perfect. I need to see that now, by the way. Just seeing him. I do need to see that now. Who's the Velociraptor? think Ant would like to be a Velociraptor, to be fair. Though Ant's way more likely to be the other bloke who I can't think of. Oh dear. I'm just not going to bother. Who's Jeff Goldblum? This is what I was thinking. Ant's Jeff Goldblum. Definitely 100%. The amount of times that Ant gets their chest up, you know. Ant is 1000% Jeff Goldblum. There's not very many characters in Jurassic Park, is the issue. You got the hunter bloke. You got Dennis Nedry, who's the person whose name only person's name I can remember apparently. Other people also possible. The guy who flies the helicopter, and the kids, I suppose the kids. Yeah, Hammond, True. I think Adsy's probably Hammond, to be fair, having constructed the Jurassic Park. Maybe everybody else just has to be dinosaurs. I can be Lex. Thank you. Useful, blonde, athletic. Yeah. It's true. You can be a T-Rex. 100%. Could also be any. You could do many drag looks over the course of the thing where you literally play every character, because I think you've got your Buffy thing where you play all or most of the characters, or none, or just one, and you play Buffy. I don't know. But you could do that. You could play every single character in Jurassic Park. That would be cute. Over the course of like 2 hours. That would be funny. You just play Buffy. I thought so. I was getting I'm getting confused. But it's totally something you're doing. Yeah. And by the way, everybody, just in case anybody's wondering, the lovely Chimera is my lovely wife. So this is why she's being very chatty apparently this evening, which is kind of cute. She's being all brave this evening. Apparently she's chatting, so I'm going to introduce her. So don't be confused. Don't be confused as to why my lovely wife is just this random person talking away. She's here. She's talkative. Yeah, she loves a lurk. She likes to get her daily sausage roll. But apparently she's being chatty tonight, so I'll introduce her. Are mangrove trees the most annoying things to chop down? I think so. I think they are. Shine, Chimera's dream when? Who knows? She did want to play Lego Lord of the Rings with me at one point, so maybe we'll do that at some point. And I'm dead. Lord of the Rings is awesome. It is. I like Lego games. They're very fun. Very fun. And we do love a supportive wife in chat. We do. It's true. You suggest Chris and I at Lego Star Wars because May 4th is. Oh, that's cute. That's cute. Yeah, definitely do that. Come on. You said it now. Come on, Chris. It's certainly one way to spend your anniversary, though. Like, some people would want to go out. Could attempt Lego Star Wars, the games, but not play them before. True. Could do Lego Marvel. Marvel could be cute. I think you'd probably like Marvel a bit more. It works weird hours, you're not sure. Dang it, Chris. Earning money. Should we burn this? Should we burn this down? Should we set fire to stuff? Should we burn it? Should we burn it down? Where would I keep my stuff? That's the issue with my storage system, is I'm not entirely sure where I've put stuff that isn't a thing. Isn't a block. Oh, I put it in there. Fuzzy Chaos, most lower games are yeah, most of them are. I'm pretty sure every one I've ever played is. Maybe an exception somewhere, but Lego Star Wars and a good vote takeaway and snacks. There we go. See, your stream is freezy today. No, not freezy. Not freezy. I'm sorry, X. I promise I'm still here. I think it is a you thing, X. I'm very sorry. I'm sorry your internet and stuff is being silly. Or at least stream is being silly. But I promise I'm still here. I still appreciate you, appreciate the effort. I get freezy streams a lot and end up with very strange delays on streams. So I know your pain. I feel your pain. That was not a very big tree. That was kind of a waste of a thing. Okay, next one. Next one. Hey up, Patsy Wadsy, your proper bunny like sunset over at Moors. I would say that about you, to be fair, you know. Proper bunny. Like sunset over at Moors. Bit of a breeze. Was it literally one piece of wood? No, okay. 3 pieces of wood. What over the who? Sunset over at Moors. You know what a sunset is? And all those words just not in that order. Like Ilkimor Bartat, exactly. I think we're losing the Aussies. Death. Fire, burn it all down, burn it all down, burn it all down. Oh, it's so pretty, it's nice burning stuff down. Oh, more butter, exactly. Now you got it. You got it. You got it now. Right. Okay. We're gonna do a British English, Northern English kind of lesson. Adsy wadsy, you are proper bunny, as in you are cute, or pretty, or handsome, or attractive. Like a sunset, which you know, over the moors. The moors being heathland, kind of up on the hills, and just looking at the sunset, and it looks gorgeous. That's you, Antsy Wantsy. And then Ilklimor Bartat, Ilklimor without a hat. You're a wee bonny lass, you are, Annie Crevice. You're a wee bonny lass, you are, Annie Crevice. You're a wee bonny lass. Exactly. Minecraft. Exactly, Zach. Minecraft. Hi, Zach. How are you, my love? How are you doing? We were just having a little impromptu British English lesson. So, welcome in. Because apparently I speak weird and people don't understand. I don't want that tree to burn down now that one's rounding popped in over here. You used to follow Newcastle United. You would anyway, Annie. You're very clever. About time you learned to speak English, exactly. Everyone speaks weird. We all do, exactly. Exactly. We've all got our very weird ways of speaking. We're all a wonderful tapestry of weird speech. That's true. How are you, Zach? How is your day going, my love? How's your day going, Zach? Hope it's going good. I'm very concerned that Ant Thunderfun has started another Minecraft server, and he's now made it so that certain streamers are not going to get any sleep. Now you know how Shy feels being Discord. Exactly. I can basically understand what you're saying. It's every other word maybe. It's just Bunnings this, Tim Tams that. It's just like, what? What are you talking about? You're enraged about a Zionist attack on the global fertilizer, but chili peppers are coming up, which is lovely. Excellent. Excellent. Yeah, there are lots of bad things happening in the world, and yeah, lots of people doing some very strange, stupid things in the world, which is not very good, unfortunately. And I have very strong opinions about it, which I tend to not go into on stream because I would probably upset people because I have very particular opinions about things. But yeah, lots of idiots, lots of very stupid people, and kidnapping people, which is not good. Which is not good. to put it like least amount of stuff. This arvo, I went to the Botlio on my Smoko to get some tinnies and some dirties. See, I know what a Botlio is, and I know I think I know what. No, I don't actually know what a Smoko specifically is, and I know what tinnies are because my dad started saying tinnies at some point with some random thing, and I don't know what a durry is. So again, half of those words, I know what that. I know what that meant. I know you have Botlios because you don't have you don't sell alcohol in your supermarkets, so you have special shops where you specifically get your alcohol from. Whereas we sell our alcohol on the alcohol aisle in the supermarket, and we do have off licenses and stuff where you literally buy. They just literally just sell alcohol, but you don't do that. That is generally what you do. You have your Botlio things when you buy alcohol. On your Smoko, see, there you go. I kind of did know what that was, and I was getting confused going, is this what you're calling like your motorbike a Smoko because it's smoky? And durries, I assumed that's what that was, but I didn't want to guess. But there we go. I've been educated. We're all educating each other. It's a very educational stream this tonight. It's crazy. I thought we were just going to play Minecraft. We're learning. We're learning. The O ending words are your favourite set of Australianisms. I tend to agree. I tend to agree with that. They do like an O ending word. They like words with. They do like words where, like, you've got repeating letters and stuff. I do like those. My path is ruined. My path is ruined. No, that's not the right tool. That's the right tool. Okay. Let us go do some more roof. / ceiling. We've been discussing, we've talked a lot of things there, that's crazy. We're all learning things. Okay, up we go. Up onto the roof. Nope, that is not the right thing. Okay, I'm going to get rid of that out of my hand because I'm worried I'm about to burn my building down. Servo is another one, meaning service station. Yeah, I feel like I knew that one. From some kind of program. Neighbours. I don't know. I did get to I missed the opportunity to see Dr. Cole Kennedy play guitar with my student union when I was at uni because I don't like going outside. So. 7-Eleven. I can see that being used in the UK. I could see 7-Elevs being used in the UK. We don't tend to have 7-Eleven specifically then. Just go Tesco's. Just go Tesco's. Got Tesco's. Tesco's run by a goat. It's true. So we're doing this lovely combination of oxidized copper and mangrove as our ceiling, and literally the accents of this building. We've got toughened stone as the walls, and then best Australian though, not here to fuck spiders. That is one of the better ones. It's true. Like, what even? I understand the concept of not fucking spiders, but why is that a thing? What would our equivalent be? Like, obviously not messing around, but not beating around the bush. What would we say? I'm not sure if we would say anything. Something about tea, exactly. That's what we would say. We would say something about tea, because we just drink tea all the time. Especially me, I just can't stop it. I'm in a very sarky mood today. I don't know if you've noticed. What Australianisms means? It's things that is Australian-y, what Australians would say. For instance, as Annie says, instead of saying I'm not here to muck around, they would say I'm not here to fuck spiders. I feel like you start learning a third UK, fourth Oz. I'm trying to keep understanding. Well, I'm sorry, Danny. I'm sorry, but yeah, we're learning about different cultures tonight. If you've got anything you'd like to share as well, then you feel free, obviously. But we're just learning a lot tonight. We're learning a lot. It's like we're playing Minecraft and we're learning as well. We are. You can introduce some Southern or Welsh if you want. By all means, come on. Everybody share your local culture. My Welsh, it is better. It's not I can read Welsh very well, but I can't say it very well is the issue. And I don't want to say it on stream because I literally will offend Welsh people. And I don't need the entire country of Wales against me. Why I tend to try not do accents. In daily life, I can't help but do accents. And I probably offend lots of people. I'm not doing it on stream. This bit just literally doesn't matter. I'm just wasting slabs doing that, but I wanted to. And let's go look at it from the bottom. It's night time, we can't see it. Yay! Just give him homemade barberries and Nixie, we'll be fine. Okay. There we go. It's looking like a thing. Maybe we could use some trapdoors and stuff and put like little whatchamacallits? Frog lights behind. We do need more stuff. Anyway, you should sleep. Struggling to keep your eyes open. Adzi, go to bed, my love. Thank you for the raid. Thank you for bringing all those lovelies over after playing Minecraft all day. But get good sleeps. Anybody who is in my stream and is not currently following Adzi, if you were in Adzi's stream and you are still lurking maybe, and you forgot to follow, then please do it now, because they will be building Pokeballs, and that's very cool. That's kind of cool. Good night, my love. Enjoy the crafts. Thank you very much. We will enjoy the crafts. We're not going to go forever, because I will need my tea, and I will be hungry. But, yeah, we're going to be over for a bit. But yeah, follow Adzi, because they're very cute. And they're like Sunset but over Moors, proper Bonnie. It's true. It's true. Right, we're going to keep chopping trees down, you know. The most difficult trees in the world to chop down. Apparently we're just doing it like this. Makeshift scaffolding. Mine. Well, not mine. Chop. I'm glad I repaired my tools. We needed tools today. Because I think if we can get this build done, either today or if I finish off in the week or whatever, then maybe next week we can definitely do like netherite mining or something and get our stuff. Get our stuff upgraded and we can get closer to fighting the dragon. Used to think to place scaffolding you had to place one down, then go up and place. No, Zach, that's unfortunate. That I could see how you would do that. I'm trying to. How would you do that? Like that. Place one down, then go up. That's crazy. I literally only started using scaffolding to do that. This is where we learned how to use scaffolding. Was it Eric who came in and told me about being able to go sideways or something? Craziness. Okay, I hate mangrove trees. So mangrove trees are awful for chopping down. I should have probably just gone to the mangrove biome and just burn it all to the ground. No, that would be weird. Why would you do that? That wouldn't be helpful. You wouldn't get any wood. What a strange thing to say. And just while I think of it, obviously you mentioned, Zach, that about the horrible things that are going on in the world, and whilst I don't necessarily like talking about that stuff on stream, if anybody wants to talk about that kind of stuff or needs to vent about that stuff, and you want somebody where to do that, and this is not just like shameless plug to plug my Discord, but it literally is, if you need to vent about anything like that somewhere, more than welcome to come into the Discord and vent and stuff, and I will probably get a notification on my phone like 10 years later because that's what my phone does for some reason. But if anybody doesn't want to message me directly and vent directly at me, that's fine, because I do have opinions about things and I don't necessarily like talking about them on stream, but I'm always here and we can vent at each other, and then we can be stupid and discuss how weird different languages are or different countries are. But yeah, just I felt like I was being a little bit dismissive in the fact that kind of telling you to not actually telling you to shut up, because I was never actually telling you to shut up, but saying that I don't talk about that stuff on stream. But yeah, you know what I'm talking. You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Just like, if we need to talk about it, we should. But okay, I think I've said it now. I think I've said it now. I don't need to say it. Just a very silly world we currently live in that I am not very impressed with. And I, at certain points, have found it very difficult to deal with. So if anybody else needs to vent anywhere, I'm always open for venting. But also, aren't mangrove trees stupid? Like, who thought this was a good idea? You know, who thought this was a good idea? I feel like we got all the wood out of that. Fire! Burn it down, burn it all down, burn it all down. Oh, have I not done this one yet? Has this popped up? Oh no, I'm setting fire to a tree that's not done yet. Ow. I'm on fire. Ow. Ow. This is a bad idea. Ow. This was a choice. Oh no, my actual log's on fire. Ow, I'm burning. I'm burning. I just like to mix it up sometimes, you know, just like climb a tree that's on fire. Gotta keep Make yourself feel alive occasionally, you know, go up a tree. Go up a tree that's on fire, you know. It's always night time. Do we have any more growing? I don't think we do. Because I don't think we need any more anyway. So let's go and sleep. What do mangrove trapdoors look like? Or could we use copper ones? What do mangrove ones look like? Question. Ooh, they look like that, don't they? That could be cute. That could be cute. So we used 10 and we now have 30. So we have increased our propagule stash. We have increased our propagule stash a little bit. Which is lovely. What am I doing? Where's my keyboard? Up we go. Okay, so my plan is if we break that, and are we on a half slab here or not? It's going to go on the top, so like that. No, no, that's not what we're doing. We're going to do it here, like that, and then we can stick that on the top. Like that. Don't know what we're going to do here, maybe in these corners. Boop, boop. But then here we are on a half slab. Oh, no, we're not. Because it'd be like that. Not quite right. Yeah, that's not correct. That's not correct at all. Ah, death. What's that look like though? Yeah, that's what we want. Just little spotlights. Little kind of like you would have in your kitchen. Little pot lights. Okay, what are we doing here? Is it? I'm trying to figure out where these need to go. Because that's the half slab, that's the full slab thing there. Is it there? Is that the right place? Okay, so let's go have a little nosy. Okay, we need to do these ones as well, so I think we need 2 more. Yeah. Yeah. What's going on here? That one slab needs to come out. That slab's in the wrong place. Or at least we took it out on the other one. Yeah. Or does it need to come out? Could we just put another one back in? Probably need some stairs, but that's fine for the minute. And do the other one. So let's make 2 more trapdoors. Then we will go around the edge is where we've already been and finish off this edging. No, that's wrong. Boop, 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 boop. That's wrong. Gotta go pick these bits up, but we gotta make some more anyway. It's gonna look good once it all oxidizes. It looks a bit weird at the minute with the orange and the magenta. Magenta's not the correct word. The orange and the mangrove. No log. going to look good once it oxidizes at some point. It will take a while because it oxidizes better when it's not stuck next to each other, but we've got time. We've got time. I like watching it oxidize, to be fair, you know. I like watching it. Let's fill these in with mangrove because we always take it back out. Figure out what we're going to do with the windows. I was kind of tempted to use tinted glass for some reason, just to keep it like really dark and kind of hide what's going on inside maybe, but also kind of tempted to just use bars, maybe a combination of the two, something. Oh, it looks much better with the roof on, the ceiling on now though. It's looking much better with the ceiling on. And will look even better once it oxidizes. It's not telling me... Actually, it kind of is. I was going to say, it's not telling me about like this gradient that we were discussing at the start of stream about what we're going to do with this down here. But it is kind of telling me in the fact that if we're going to swap these bits of diorite out, it probably just needs to be stone, and then maybe a deep slate bit of floor down here around the edge. It doesn't really need to be anything different than that, really. The only issue is there's not really very much. You don't get grey shelves, I don't think. Grey to white might because of the night. Yeah, let's have a sleep. We'll have a look in the daytime as well. I should probably look at it without shaders on as well. Yeah, it doesn't really make a difference, to be fair. I just feel like there's not really any other diorite in this building, and it's just a bit weird to be doing it in diorite in this particular building. Maybe andesite and stuff would be better than specifically just dirt. And the room is so nice. Thank you, Zach. Today, the white looks so white, yeah. Switch back to that. Yeah, it's more obvious in without shaders on. It just feels the wrong color. This diorite stuff. Do we have? Is there a lighter grey? Because it's really andesite and grit and stone are literally the same colour. And it's not pale oak because that's white. I don't like using concrete. Concrete doesn't have a texture, is the issue. Because obviously there's light grey dye and we could make light grey concrete. I just don't like light grey I don't like concrete because it's got no texture. And we can't do slabs and stuff anyway. And it's probably the same colour as this anyway. It probably just needs to be stone. It probably just needs to be stone. And then it's clay. Clay is a good one. We don't have any. Oh dear. We have no clay. We've done all the mangrove bits, haven't we? Put the mangrove away. I think it was in here. Let's see if we can find some clay. It's probably too blue, and we don't have. You can't do clay slabs, I don't think. I would doubt that you could. It probably just needs to be stone and andesite. I think we stole all the clay out of here, so we'll be going and finding another river to pull it out of. Maybe there's still some over here. Gravel. Gravel. So one piece of two pieces. So some more over there. Yeah. Actually, that's stone. No, it's clay. Oh. Maybe we can do stone on the top. Maybe the columns could be clay. Ow, ow, ow. But we'll see. We'll see. We'll do one of these little things where we test stuff out and see if it works. I'm slightly injured. I do need to sort out a respiration on my helmet. I did have one at one point, and then I think that helmet broke. Maybe it was on the gold helmet I was using in the nether, and it broke. It looks really cool though. It's a lovely, lovely colour combo that we've gone for. Lovely. First question, what colour are you compared to that? Okay, that works. And then you're lighter than that. That works. Okay, what I'm going to do as well then is we are going to quickly make some light grey concrete. Okay. Okay. Why don't I have a bucket of water on me? Other than the fact that I'd be making lava. But yeah, I never really like using concrete because it's got almost no texture on it. And it's kind of rubbish looking. It's obviously good for if you're building really big builds and you're building like maps and stuff, say, or you just want bold colours and stuff, and it obviously has a lot more colours available in concrete than any other kind of block, but it's just got no texture on it, and it's kind of darker. It's definitely kind of reddier, greener colour, yellowy colour, and then the standard stone. It's not gonna be that. I just wanted to test it though. I wanted to test it. Yeah, it's definitely darker. So, what we're working out is if we come here and grab our stairs, smooth slabs, smooth stone, smooth stone. Why did I forget about smooth stone? Question. Is that little tiny bit lighter? Can we have smooth stone stairs? Is that a thing? No. Rude. That's really dark. It does help with the little texture on the edge, kind of combines with that. See, the issue is, there's obviously, as I was saying before, there's no kind of grey shelves, I don't think. Right. Shelf. Right. Nope, no grey shelves. Is that Dylan's hottest twin? Probably. Hi Adam, how are you? Yeah, the smooth stone works better. Let's have a little nosy. Yes, it is a column. That's the wrong button. I don't like the lines on it, unfortunately. What am I doing? That button. Dylan's had his twin. It's such a compliment, to be fair, though. How are you, Adam? How are you? Maybe it could be. Could we just do? Well, I don't think we're twins because we look the same. Is the thing. I think we're probably twins because we're like both kind of weird. I want it to look like columns. I want it to look like pillars. Like it's holding the roof up. About copper. Because it could just be literally just stone, like plain stone. Just hewn into the floor. I don't really want to put actual stone bricks and stuff because they're a bit busy. It looks better anyway. Welcome in. I'm good, thank you. I'm good, thank you, Adam. We're currently like deep in like the details of Minecraft. We've been building this lovely copper and mangrove building, and I'm replacing the diorite that's in the bottom of here. And we're kind of just trying to decide what materials we're going for. Kind of work in kind of the colour palette that we've got, the kind of gradient we've got going on. Just trying to do some stuff that's far too complicated for Friday night. What about sticking a button on it? Does that make any difference? A little bit. And about because this is how you get detail with stone. You have to use chiseled stuff. That's kind of good. I quite like that. That looks quite good. It does match all the little chest boxy things with the things on them. I'm aware I'm staring at this thing going, ooh, that looks quite good, and it probably just looks like faffing around with something, doesn't matter, but I do apologise. Maybe a copper trapdoor on the bottom so it's green again. Maybe. Unfortunately, I haven't got one to be able to test. Where are we using? We're using them over here. Oh, we're using thingy bobbers. Yeah. Surely we have a trapdoor somewhere we can nick. Just use so much white over here. Not sure if there are any trapdoors. Did we use trapdoors over here? No. We used iron ones apparently. Okay. We do actually have a little sneaky cut through here, which I do need to block up. We didn't use them there. Because I can make one, but it's not going to be green unfortunately. And there's no copper in here. Ooh, no. Tell a lie. Use them in here. Yoink. And it's gone dark again. And we should swap the floor out as well. We will drop our clay in there because we're not going to use that. Get rid of our sand out of there. Where are we going to put our concrete? In here. Perfect. Let us use our deep slate tiles on the floor here. Get rid of that little first row of diorite there as well. Sure. Ooh, I had an idea anyway. Okay. Not sure. Not sure about that. Not sure about that. How about getting rid of that one and having a block of copper instead? Maybe it's smoother, so therefore it feels a little bit more joined. I'm not sure it needs the copper though. I'm not sure it needs the green. I like the green next to the purple though. So we could what would it look like if we lit that up for a start? Looks a bit silly. I like when the lighting is subtle and stuff and kind of pokes through rather than really blatant kind of stuff. It's fine up there because we're literally kind of not even looking at that, but that looks a little bit silly. Incidental lighting, maybe might be the right word. Architectural lighting because it lights up those bits. I quite like that. I feel like that's the right level. I feel like it's the right level of stuff. The right level of detail, the right level of brightness as well. It just feels like it's doing the right thing. I think that's probably the way to go. I don't mind that we're seeing more of this copper here instead of having a staircase covering that up. I think that's good. I think we have somewhere to go from this now, which is nice. We probably need a frog light in this one. I don't think we actually have a frog light in there. I think we've done some good stuff there. I think we've worked through it. We've figured out what we're doing. So let us trash this. Feels a little bit more coherent with what we've got up there. That's going to be annoying unless we can put something in front of that. Because I don't like seeing hoppers. Hoppers are kind of ugly. Why are the hoppers so ugly? I did have visions when I was building this to begin with that we were going to build another white building, and it's kind of weird to not be building in white anymore. We did so much white. But the plan kind of is that there's not an entire town that we're going to build is not going to be too white in the end anyway. It's not too much, but it's nice to the eye. Exactly, this is what I was looking for. Just like the right amount of detail, but not too much. Because I don't want it to be like busy. Like when we had the smooth stones in here, those lines just like ruin the entire thing for me. Just these breaks in it, just ruin it. Do this. Just take the entire front row of that out. Take this out. We shouldn't release any golems doing this. This is like the version of Minecraft building that I really love. Just being really nitpicky about things that are kind of small. I'm not a, as you probably understand from watching me, I'm not somebody who builds gigantic structures and stuff. I'm somebody who builds like really specific little tiny things, and I spend ages focusing on the little tiny bits. And I'm excited to get to the point with these builds where we can actually go and kind of like build little stories and stuff into them. I want to get villagers living in these places. I want them moving around, even if they're not actually doing anything. They're just literally just like add into those stories and stuff. I do exactly the same thing with Lego, to be fair. I have a little tiny Lego city on a shelf in my hallway, and amber floors, and it's all just little tiny stories. Don't break that. Okay, what we're not using andesite. We're not using cobblestone. We're not using gravel. We're not going to use that thingy bob, but we need to put it back. Not using any diorite. I love how I mined so much diorite and we used stuff of it, but we've been like slowly replacing it. Just kind of funny. I'm not using stairs. We are using the chiseled ones. That's 3 1/4, isn't it? Yeah. This is wrong. So very wrong. Oh, it kind of needs to not be though. Surely. Oh, we have an extra bit there. Okay. Maybe just find that this. Understand you want words last a long time and details make you happy when you see it. Exactly. You get it. You get it, Danny. You get it. This is a world that I want to last a long time. We've done some servers and stuff recently. Like I did PCU last year. We did a bit of Queer Forge. And I've never really had a world that has lasted like forever, a literal forever world. And this literally is what I want to do with this one. Where it might not live as a realm forever, it might end up getting put on a server potentially, or it might just live as a little realm, or what. Because I did envisage people being able to at some point be coming in and playing and stuff, but it's not happened yet, but that's fine. But yeah, I want it to stick around for a long time, and I want it to feel nice. I want it to feel nice that every time we come in here, especially to begin with, that it feels good. It feels good. Just do that. Boop, boop, boop. Oh no, we don't have enough. How did I miss that one? Or we can just use the non-green ones and they can just age. And purple and green is a really cool colour. Obviously, you have the Joker from Batman, but that's a cool colour, cool combination. It's a cool colour combination. Oh, I need to keep an eye on the time. Because it's nearly getting time. What we're doing. I need some stone, I need those bits. That's done, that's done, that's done, that's done, that's done. There was one in here. That was a good call anyway. I'm putting the deep slate slabs under there just because it hides that little join. Little shadow gap, as you would call it, potentially. And what else we got? We need to put in some stone pillars. Ooh, that's yuck. Nice. Okay. 3 minutes, come on, we can get this done. Boof. Yeah. Yeah, there we go. That looks good. Doesn't stand out too much, doesn't hide away too much. The colours look cute. Maybe we'll do some kind of stuff to these little points. Looks good. Looks good. I'm happy with that. I'm happy with that. Let's go dump some of this stuff off. Let us come over here. Big difference looks amazing. Yay, I thought so too. Thank you, Danny. I think, again, I like spending a bit of time getting into the details of it, make it look nice. Okay, so we did some good stuff today. Got the ceiling done, we got that down there. We went and got loads of stuff, which is good. It looks nice. We're going to keep working on this building. Okay, nice. Do you know what time it is? You know what time it is? It is time to go and find 2 diamonds. No, it's time to go find 2 diamonds. A chest here anymore? I do, it's got all that stuff in it. Here we go. Okay. Let's do that. Let's come over here. Don't know what time it is. Will you lose points? Yes. Fair. Which kitties were they? These kitties here. We have Penny on the bed. We've got Willow over here. We got Charlie Chops. And we got Marty. Okay. As we do at the end of every stream, folks, we are going to go do diamond mining. So if you would like to get involved and do a little prediction of how many diamonds you think we're going to find in the 20 minutes we have left of stream, just get involved. And you don't have to bet all your monies, but if you feel like going all in, feel free to do so. Most we've ever found, as we have no idea how we did it, in 20 minutes we found 99 diamonds. Last time out we found 2. So it's a little bit up and down. But we stop when our pockets are full, or we get to the top of the hour, which is 8 o'clock for me. And we see how many diamonds we have, and it's just a little bit of fun until people lose all the channel points. Just a little bit of fun to finish the stream. No diamonds there. I just dig little tunnels like that so we can go backwards and forwards down little strip miney tunnels, see if we can find any diamonds. We're definitely going to find diamonds today though. We found hardly any, we're going to find loads today. We've literally been 2 centimeters away from the diamonds and we're going to find them. It's going to be great. It's going to be amazing. They're literally going to be in this tunnel, and they're going to be right there. It's going to be great. They're just around the corner. They're literally right here. Just dig a little bit more, and we will have diamonds, you know? We'll have more diamonds, you know? We will definitely have diamonds. Yeah, we'll definitely have diamonds. We will definitely. Keep saying it, it becomes true, right? Did I not take this as a 2? Maybe it's because there was lava. Here we go. I can already see 2. Oh, we're gonna beat our thing last time. Let's go. Okay, 1, 4. 5 diamonds. 6. Let's go. Let's go. Let's freaking go. Should I look around? No, I'm not gonna look around. I'm gonna look around. Yeah, we should probably look around. Just to check, you know. I don't think I needed to really look around, but we should probably should. I found too many diamonds already, there's not any more on the ground. Probably true. We probably got all those 99 diamonds from this entire biome, and it's like gone, nope, that's enough. You have to go to the next world over in order to get more diamonds. But we got 6. We beat in last time, so we're not doing awful. I'm not doing awful. I did think the other day that actually these diamonds are going to come in useful for duplicating netherrack or netherite smithing templates, so it's not entirely useless. You've got pretty bold there, Denny. I'm impressed. That's pretty bold. I would have thought maybe you go on the lower end, but that feels pretty bold. That feels like a pretty bold choice. I'm impressed. But we're gonna get more than 6. I reckon 20. That would be my guess today. Which is where you are. We've not found anything else yet either, just tough and deep slate and diamonds. Interesting. Happened. I've about a 6 already. Yeah. Here we go. 7. 9. Have a little nosy round. Always check. 11. Let's go. And some redstone for contraptions. Let's go. Just a little extra little nosy maybe. Okay, perfect. Right, let's go. 11. I do feel confident about 20 though. I do feel confident about 20. And pockets are nowhere near full. We've not been picking up much other stuff. She says she gets other stuff. But we've just been picking up no diamonds, loads of diamonds, all the diamonds, some diamonds. What's going to make diamonds appear? Ugh. Here we go, I jinxed it, I'm sorry. I jinxed it. I'm getting all the other stuff now. We have always found diamonds though, haven't we? 2 is the lowest number we found. But we have always found them. Do we need to build a vault at some point for all our diamond hoard? Build a vault so we can put all of our diamonds in. More diamonds. Let's go. It's quite a few. Okay. 12, 16, 19, 21, 22, 23. Gold as well, exactly. Build a vault. Build a little kind of, maybe even a bank or something. Kind of stealing that from ShyCraft, but yeah. Cute. So we got 23 now. Let's go. Still 10 minutes to go. Could be looking at a nice number today. Could be looking at a nice number. Maybe even half a stack, maybe? Yeah, we're going for this gravel patch. Is your luck back? Where is it? I think you have to buy a lottery ticket. You have to buy a lottery ticket. No? Okay, where are these diamonds? Where are the diamonds? Obviously we've just gone past a little bit where we had lots, so we're not going to be right next to each other. So we might have to get down another tunnel quick. Get a little bit further away. Let's do this extra little tunnel. Also has the potential for diamonds. How are our pockets looking? Not full yet. We're doing okay. Leave it till we get to the tuff there. Okay. We're gonna get Annie down here. Bit of redstone. Let's go. Okay, 23. There's probably not very many here. 27. Okay, I'm lying. 28, 29, 32. Let's go, half a stack. I always love how like it was right here and on this tunnel, and we could have missed it. 32. Let's go. Bedrock. Let's go 32. How are we looking? Still got room, still got time. It's probably going to be our last tunnel simply with the space we have in our pockets, but we've done pretty well. Can we get more? Can we hit 40? Our pockets are full now. Right, I am going to finish this tunnel though. So it just means we're losing a bit of stuff. But there we go. Okay. 36. 39. 41. 45. 46. 47. 51. 53. 56. 58. Actually, a pretty good day. No, I'm sorry, Denny. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have done this tunnel. We did have space when we started it though, which is why I started it. And I don't like leaving tunnels half done. And I literally can make some torches now and empty some, well maybe not all space actually. There we go. That's what we've done. That's what we've done. We got 58 diamonds today. So let me sign out of here because we are now done here. We did some good stuff. Let's pop over this way while I close the game and stuff. And yeah, we did some good stuff today. We did lots of cute building. We had like a lovely conversation about how to speak Australian and how to speak British, which is kind of cute. And we had a lovely raid from Antsy Wantsy via the lovely cuties that have been playing Minecraft today. But more is better, always searching for your luck. Keep searching for your luck. Yeah, unfortunately we did too well. We did too well for you today. Let us sort that little prediction out, unfortunately. And, ooh. 250, that's a shame. What did we get? We got 58, didn't we? 50 is crazy to be in the 50 to 100 bracket. Craziness. Craziness. Right, who is on Twitch? Who's twitching? Who's twitching? Who is twitching? Who are you? Who are you? Why are you in my follow list? Okay. Right, I reckon, can we go into the Minecraft thingy bobber? No, that's the actual Minecraft stream. We don't need the actual Minecraft stream. We want the Minecraft category, please. Thank you. And we're going to stick in the usual little tags. I need to unmute my tab. Cute. Perfect. That looks perfect to me. We can all chat and everything. Amazing. Gorgeous. Right. Let's see if we can get this set up. And before I click go, we will be able to get going. Okay. Faye. Perfect. Okie dokie, folks. We are going to go and raid Faye, who I don't know, but they are just starting out with some Minecraft tonight. So we're going to go through all you cuties at her. She is... Whereabouts is she? She is somewhere in North America, I think. She's not saying very much, so I can't figure out from her accent. But yeah, we're going to go say hi to Faye. I will be back on Sunday, and we will do more stabbings, because I love stabbing people, apparently. And then we will be back next week doing stuff as usual. I've not decided if we're doing a stream on Monday yet, but we'll be back next week as well. But we'll be back on Sunday. We'll stab more people. Denny, thank you for hanging out. Adsy, thank you for the raid and the resub as well. Anybody else who might be lurking, thank you for hanging out, my lovelies. And I will see y'all then. Let's get this raid started. Let's start the raid off. Let's grab the little raid message. Come say hi. And yeah, have lovely evenings, everybody. Have lovely starts to your weekends. I'll see you on Sunday and stuff. But yeah, bye bye. Bye bye.